Welcome to Epic Bible Quiz. Today, you'll decide if each statement is true or false. If you're playing with a group, raise your hand for true and keep it down for false. There are 25 questions, and you'll have 5 seconds to answer each one. Every correct answer earns you 1 point. Let's see how many you can get. Moses' mother was named Jochebed. True. Jochebed was the mother of Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. God sent 7 plagues upon Egypt. False. God sent 10 plagues to convince Pharaoh to release the Israelites. The final plague was the death of the firstborn. True. The death of Egypt's firstborn led to Pharaoh releasing the Israelites. Moses' father-in-law was named Jethro. True. Jethro, a Midianite priest, was Moses' father-in-law. God guided the Israelites by night with a pillar of smoke. False. God guided them with a pillar of fire at night. Moses received the 10 Commandments on Mount Horeb. False. Moses received the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. God first appeared to Moses in a thunderstorm. False. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush. When Moses threw down his staff before Pharaoh, it turned into a snake. True. Moses' staff became a snake as a sign from God. The Israelites crossed the Jordan River to escape Egypt. False. They crossed the Red Sea after God parted it. God provided the Israelites with manna to eat in the wilderness. True. Manna was the bread from heaven that sustained them. The Israelites wandered in the desert for 30 years. False. They wandered for 40 years due to their disobedience. Aaron and Hur held up Moses' hands during the battle against Amalek. True. They supported Moses' hands to ensure victory. The Israelites made a golden calf while Moses was on Mount Sinai. True. They created and worshipped the golden calf. The first high priest of Israel was Aaron. True. Aaron was chosen as the first high priest. God told Moses to throw a stone into the bitter water to make it drinkable. False. God instructed Moses to throw a branch. 12 spies were sent to scout the Promised Land. True. Moses sent 12 spies. The 10 Commandments were written on parchment. False. God wrote the commandments on stone tablets. The tabernacle was transported on camels. False. The Levites carried it on their shoulders. Moses saw the Promised Land from Mount Nebo before he died. True. God showed Moses the land from Mount Nebo. Joshua led the Israelites into battle against the Amalekites. True. Joshua commanded the army while Moses prayed. The punishment for gathering manna on the Sabbath was death. False. The manna would spoil if collected on the Sabbath. Bezalel crafted the Ark of the Covenant. True. Bezalel, under God's instruction, built the ark. Moses was forbidden from entering Canaan because he struck a rock instead of speaking to it. True, his disobedience kept him from entering Canaan. The Israelites marked their doorposts with oil to protect their firstborns. False. They used lamb's blood to mark their doorposts. The Israelites were enslaved in Egypt for 430 years. True. They lived in Egypt for 430 years before being freed. How did you do? Let us know your score in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic Bible quizzes.